Hey guys, so I'm here to announce that there was a new study recently published on Nimbus.com called the Inter-Rater Reliability of the Vultology Code. Now what this study does is it measures inter-rater reliability, which is a fancy way of saying how much do separate practitioners agree with each other when it comes to how they classify individuals under blind conditions with no communication with one another. So if you put, let's say, 10 people in different rooms and you ask them all to give you their analysis of a certain sample, how much those 10 individuals agree with each other is called the inter-rater reliability. And good inter-rater reliability is considered a hallmark for good scientific research, because otherwise you're not getting good data and therefore you're not getting a reliable study. Now, any decent accepted metric out there, whether it's in academia or whether it's in the medical field, needs to have high inter-rater reliability, because that means that it's a consistent tool that you can use to measure people and to measure your samples. And most famously, in the Jungian community, instruments such as the Myers-Briggs type indicator or the KRC temperament sorter have failed to have inter-rater reliability, which means anybody who types by these methods will not agree with each other on how they type the same individual. And this is a big red flag for that system, because it means that there's no consensus that can be reached on what is actually being observed. But recently we tested the reliability of the code that we've been talking about in this series. And what we found is that in a controlled setting with 10 participants independently typing 10 people each, the overall consensus among those 10 individuals was 84%, 4 of which achieved 90% consensus among each other. Now in the scientific field, those numbers would be considered substantial or almost perfect, and definitely usable in professional settings as well as academic studies. And this means that the Vultology code can and has been taught at a level that is acceptable to scientific standards. This is a big moment for the system, and it'll only get better from here. Now what this means in a more practical context is that if you use the Vultology code in the way that it's been taught to these 10 individuals, you will also be able to join a growing community of Vultologists who can all agree on a person's type based on their body mannerisms and expressions. You'll no longer be stuck in that ambiguous, confusing world where everybody has a different opinion about what everybody's type is. And this is precisely what the Jungian community has needed all along in order to move closer to being an exact science. So if you want to learn how to read people precisely in the method that we've been describing in this series, the next classroom's registration is currently open and accepting participants. The program involves 6 weeks of intense hands-on training in which we have 5 Zoom meeting calls together. We have 5 specially prepared online tests with multiple choice answers, which test your ability to find the right type. It also includes exclusive access to a Discord server where we practice typings together, looking at the finest of differences between individuals. And it also comes with a final exam. The final exam is a certification exam designed to see whether or not you can get 90% or higher consensus among readings under blind conditions. If you pass, you will not only be listed as a certified Vultologist on the Vultology.com website, but you will receive a mailed certificate to your door with a certification number. But more importantly, you'll receive full access to our online software, which is designed to help you input the signal information and export out a 5-page PDF, which you can give to your own clients, and you can use this in your own business practice. So this course is designed with clinicians and therapists in mind to help them integrate Vultology into their consultations with their patients. But it's also open to psychology enthusiasts of all backgrounds. For more information on when this course starts, as well as the registration link, check out the information in the description below. And with that, I hope to see you guys there. Take care.